Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher. And today we're going to take a look at the tangle JBurst from Cindy Angiel. And I hope I pronounced that right. As I was peeking around, I found this and I'm like, it's like and what is it? Joy. Sort of joy put together, and I'm like, oh, this is great. And then too, it's like, how many interesting variations can we come up with? It's just, it's one of those, just the kind of the minds of the community, right? Variations on a theme, and it's like, I don't know, I was just floored when I saw this. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so cool, we have to do it. So and I'm just going to do one, I think. But this is one that you can spread out around, it's like an accent tangle is what I like to call it. So we're going to put in a big dot in the, it doesn't have to be big, a dot in the middle of wherever you want it. And then, and from the name, JBurst. And so I'm going to very carefully, leaving some separation, finish the J on one side, turn. This is then the top. This is a lowercase, right? Like that. I'm working on going slow, and it seems to be paying off. I was quite impressed with my step out. I'm like, whoa, look at that. So neat. It helps that it's a, fairly easy tangle. Although, I mean, this part can get a little wonky. All right. Then we're going to make a line coming out. And of course, all of this is however big, small, long, short that you want to do it. So this is going to be a line dot dot. So a line. And I'm stopping it short of the J's, and just turning your tile in whichever direction is better for you to draw. Great. Now, one thing I am doing is, if I'm just putting a dot where I was starting, is if I was to imagine a line in between, and I'm going up just a little bit from it. I do remember one of my friends if you've not done the tangle, it's rather cool. I mean, it's similar, like I said, but different. It's all line. Has it got one dot? I think just one dot. Of course, you can add more, right? There's no dot in the middle. That's right. And and so the trick is with that one is to I'm pretty sure I have I'm nearly 99.9% positive we have done this one. I'm going to go check afterwards. I've done and it's A-A-H, right? I don't always get it backwards. Is it 2 H's or 2 A's? Anyway, placing, so these are kind of closer together, and to get them to, so far so good, it's lining up nicely, so that way you can kind of see this orb created, this, if I was to, connect the ends, it's very circular. And so that's one of the things, and and so I have my own strategy on how to do that one. So, but it doesn't always come out where it looks, really nice at the bottom. But there are ways, and this is the way that I did it. Again, if I'm seeing these two lines and I'm eyeballing, okay, that'd be straight, so I'm going to come up a little bit above that, and it works out well. Then the last step that Cindy has for us is just putting an orb hanging from that J. Of course, however far you'd want to put it. And that is it. I'm tempted because I really liked this variation that she had. So we'll do it again. Just 'cause. And, I'm sure you can come up, anything that happens is going to be called a variation. So just go with whatever it is. Now, I could have done this smaller, but oh well, too late. So then what she had was a squiggly line. So I'm thinking like mist. And so just starting where I normally would, and I just doing a squiggle. Oh, and I'm doing 2 solid dots. The other variation, it was hard to tell, on the size of my screen, but had open just a little orb. But we can do that on the last step. And then I'm going to look at this as I get this last one done. Because you could have 3 dots instead of, I'm going to do it. As if it matters, right? So let's do this. Let's put an orb underneath here just to be different. And actually, I mean, the center, of course, could be 2. But just, fun, super easy. And like I said, I've done this as a fill-in, where, you kind of want to maybe have it be air, a lot of open space. And so these can just be scattered throughout. You can do a half of one, or a quarter. I'm putting my fingers to hide what that might look like. All right, so here is, I'm going to use what's left on my Tortillion here. So some thoughts. Number 1 is you could do like that. I just put a little bit of graphite around that. Could fill it in. This one, I'm going to go, it's still wet, that little dot there, because I felt it pull on my Tortillion. So I'm gonna avoid the center, and I'm just kind of emphasizing the asterisk of it with the graphite, like that. Just following the lines. So I think I'm gonna leave that one like that because that's kind of neat. And you could have it come out a little bit further. Make a nice little gradient. Lots of different thoughts. And the one called Joy was more of a, it was more pointy. It was, similar, but it was more like a seed shape on the end, if I'm remembering right. And we thickened it. And so it has similar idea, completely different look, all 3 of the ones that I'm thinking of. And I'm just like, how cool is that? I don't know. Anyway, I'm such a nerd sometimes. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, please click on the like button. And then if you liked it enough to see more, would love to have you be a subscriber to the channel. In the description section, you will find links to the step outs. And below that is my link tree. So if you enjoy my style and would like to, if you want to come and tangle with me, I was using that before. Hey, you want to come tangle with me? Come tangle with me on Thursdays. Me and my fellow tangle addicts. We do this every Thursday. Rarely do I have a schedule issue. So, but I do reserve the right to to have to change the schedule now and again. But generally every Thursday, 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. Eastern time, we tangle online. And like I said, it's free. It's an hour. And I pick a tangle or 2. Just depends. Nobody knows but me. And then sometimes I even change my mind right before. And that's always extra fun. What we're doing, because I've had people ask. I'm like, oh no, nobody knows what I'm doing. That's part of the fun. And it's come and join us. You have to come and have fun with us. You have to experience it. I do other classes as well on Tuesday, always the same start times. But those on Tuesday are have a fee, except for the third Tuesday which is Tough Tangle Tuesday. And that one, is, as the name suggests, we pick a little bit of a tougher tangle and work to make sense out of it and have fun and stuff like that. So let's see. So there's links in the link tree to follow me for when I post classes. We have our Facebook, we have our Tangle Addicts community group on Facebook. So if you are interested in something like that, come and join us. Click the link, answer the 4 questions, and then you are in. And it's self-explanatory. So come and join us. And if nothing else, just have fun. And with that, thank you again so much for watching. And I wish you happy tangling.